hang on is probably a good, what we're trying to do is, it's gonna be hard to win championships. I'm proud of the win, proud of the effort, but we really have to we have to develop poise with the game on the line. I think you saw, like, we iced it, 3 times? At least 2 of them we had absolute total. Maybe Laurie Raymond's the first one there. The guy might have been on him, and didn't have a chance really to flip it out or anything like that. But just those things, defend well. Northern Michigan's good. They've done a great job. You show them, you give a chat, you give a 2-on-1, they're going to put the puck in the net, and I'm going to vote. That'll be my staff for Coach of the Year for sure. I'll vote Shaq. The growth in that team is absolutely off the charts in my opinion. It's I keep watching them and they just keep getting better and better. They can defend hard as they get maturity, get a few more players in there. They're doing a great job there. So, but I think with our group, you come out and you play, even last week, and you play a really good first 40 minutes for the most part against Mankato. Tonight we're decent. I didn't think we were great, but I thought we were pretty good. But then when the heat gets on, a little bit, you gotta, you have to. That's the time where we are what we are. You know what I mean? Everything. It's easy when we are what we are when when no one's looking. That's what characters are saying, and when the heat's on, and if you can do it at one time in the game, you should. What's it matter? A little analogy that Nadia Comaneci. Remember Nadia Comaneci, the gymnast? She was like 15 years old, got the first perfect 10 ever in the Olympics. You guys like my stories? But anyway, she gets the first 10, and they asked her, "How did you handle the pressure?" I think it was the Montreal Olympics, I believe, 76 or something like that. How do you handle the pressure? She said, "What's pressure? I practice it, I perform it. I practice it, I do it." That's an athlete. You know what I mean? I practice, I do it. You gain confidence by doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. But if you continue to get an anxiety rush with the game on the line, you've got to learn to just. We have to learn as a team, okay, let's keep them out of our zone, give ourselves good areas to retrieve pucks, transition it, don't get 2 or 3 guys caught in the forecheck, don't pinch with the game on the line and give them a 2-on-1, or a 2-on-1 with the power, at the end of a power play when we have a 1-goal lead in the third. So don't take a 10-minute misconduct with, when we need you on the ice at the end of the game, and that won't happen again. Jack's got a great heart, and that won't happen again. But, those little things, because the next time someone might say, we might sit a guy down, and, well, Jack got away with it, you know what I mean? Well, yeah, you're right, he did that game, we got the win, and blah, blah, blah. So Joe was in a little better mood maybe on that one. So we got ways to go.
Can you talk about Isaac's game here? He's scored again tonight. Seems like he's starting to heat up right now.
Yeah, but the way he's playing is tremendous. Like, if you see that goal, you watch it back, he gets in there in the forecheck, he strips him. Drive safe, okay?
Thanks, appreciate it.
Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for the time.
Safe travels. He gets in there in the forecheck, he strips on the forecheck, he gets a puck, so it makes a good play to Maxi Cascapirti. Max gets a whack at it and then puts another whack at it. It was the second whack that popped to the backboard, and Gordo comes out of this corner where he forced the turnover around the top and hunts the back door, which is what we needed. We needed to get some second chances. The goaltender's very good. He's got like a 94 save percentage or something. I mean, good luck beating him with direct shots. Really, we got our first goal was that. Our second goal was a backdoor, and the third one was a rebound. So we never beat him with a shot. He's a quality, good goal. I thought both goaltenders were phenomenal tonight. Like, they had some great scoring chances. Throw the shots aside, they had some great scoring chances. So very happy for Elias, what he did. Happy that we won on Tony Esposito night. My idol growing up, I was from Sault Ste. Marie, and every kid, I was a goalie, and I was Tony O doing the old butterfly, and the coaches used to tell us, stand up, stand up, stand up. Well, Tony does it. So his family here, and that was awesome for tonight's game. We're happy with the win. Take the win all the time. Love the guys. At times, hate the play, love the player, as Billy McCall used to say. That's my tribute to Mox, my really good friend. Love the player, hate the play, and at times that's and same with the coach. Love what he does sometimes, and hate what he does sometimes. You know what I mean? So
You've basically this entire season gotten to see Northern grow throughout the season because this is our 5th time playing them. We'll be playing them for the 6th time. Are you happy that saga is almost over here and we probably won't have to play them in the playoffs?
no, because they make us better, right? They play a good brand of hockey. We're after trying to win playoff championships, which is that's the way you get in the national tournament. Play a regular season championship. If you're not a pairwise team, doesn't matter. We're after, and so you can't. I'm not after victories on a resume or anything like that. I'm after a team that's growing to give ourselves a chance with confidence that we're not in the playoffs hoping that we get some luck or great goaltending magic. I mean, making a team play well to beat us and not beating ourselves. And that's kind of what my talk is about right now is that poise to win that championship. You know what I mean? To us be on our toes with the game on the line, us be in total control when the goalie's out, us being not giving up a 2-on-1 at the end of a power play in the third period with the lead, us making those smart. Okay, this isn't the time for that play. This isn't the time to try that. It's not the time. The time, we're going to sit some people out at the end, but they pulled their goaltender quick, early and things like that. But because they just weren't angling, they weren't staying above their checks, they were cheating for offense. Geez, even on that last play, I'm not. The 10-minute misconduct's 10-minute misconduct. That won't happen again. What I have more in my mind is that 2 guys blew the zone when our D had a little bit of pressure on him, and 2 guys blew the zone. And if a puck hits a stick or doesn't get out, or we fan on that and don't get it out or whatever, they're 5-on-3 in our zone at that point of the game. And I love the player, hate the play. So that's more, and that's what I told Jack after. I said, Mama, he feels concerned because he'd be on the ice. He's the guy that's out there helping us end the game. He's a tough, gritty, can play center, can play wing, if we get a guy booted out of the face-off circle, he can go in and do it, or he's taking the draw if it's on his side, whatever. So we need him on the ice, and he's coach. That it won't happen again. I know it won't. But my deal was more that you and go to blue the zone with the game on the line. We're trying to get a win. Muscle it up, do it the right way. You'll get your look at the net if you do it, if you play it the right way. We don't want to we don't want to, hurt ourselves. That's what I'm talking about. We're playing for championship. So beat around the bush. With your question, they're a good team. They make you work. They play detail. They battle. You have to win battles, things like that. We're not here to pad stats. We're here to improve a hockey team and try to develop hockey players. And so they make us better, playing anywhere, anytime. They win, we win. If it makes us better.
Expecting a tough game tomorrow in Marquette.
Oh, a war. Yeah, they're tough. We don't. It's hard to get a second chance opportunity at the goalie. You know what I mean? They're tough. They box out well. Schick was a gritty player. Dave Shayak was a gritty player, and they're taking on. He wasn't a fancy Dan. He'd just as soon take it outside than. And okay, well, if we can't settle on the ice, let's settle it outside. The team's taking on that persona, and I like that. The league needs that. That type of hockey will be good luck out skilling Boston College or out skilling University of Michigan or good luck. You gotta turn the game, bring it to an area that they may not want to go. And Schick's teams will do that. They'll bring it to an area, and that's what makes you better. Metal, what do they say? Metal hardens metal, iron hardens iron, or whatever it is.
Sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens iron. I like the way they play. I like the way they compete. I like the way how our guys have to play around it. And we found a way tonight to get a goal in the power play, and I think we went 2 for 3. And they might only had 1 power play. We were 1 for 1, and their power play's been outstanding. We'll take every win we can get. That's the high point. The other point of it is, and we want to get better. We want to get better, and so maybe we could get a little better tonight. Maybe we'll learn a little bit from it tomorrow. So.
Can you say enough about what Ryan continues to do in net?
Ryan, who's that? He's been great. He was 5-0 now. He's gonna, if he keeps putting some wins together, even though he's only played a half a year, he's gonna, their goalie Willette's gonna be, certainly he's gonna be up there with, for rookie of the year, probably win it, you know what I mean? Like, but if I remember Ken Dryden getting in the net years ago, right from Cornell, and going and winning the Stanley Cup from Montreal, and Steve Penny one year, a goaltender, doing the same thing, and guys don't play the whole year, and then they pick him up for the playoffs, and they carry him through to a championship, and whatever it takes, man, whatever it takes. You never know what the good Lord, what opportunities the good Lord puts in front of you, and I can say right now we're absolutely ecstatic and thankful that this worked out the way it did, because it could have been catastrophic. It could have been catastrophic. We're lucky that Ryan came. I'm sure his coaches and his team in Sioux Falls doesn't feel that way, but he's got a career to think about as well.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so I just have one question.
Yeah.
Games like these.
I love your hat.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Games like these against Northern, there's always seems to be an extra energy in the building among the fans. How much does that translate onto the ice compared
You
to
feel
other
it.
opponents?
You feel it, and it makes for the environment. These games have more energy than a national tournament game. We've been in a lot of national tournament games, and big arenas, not a lot of people. The GLI, those things. These games are what college hockey's all about. These are the games the guys remember. You know what I mean? These are the games the guys remember. So it was absolutely. It's always a thrill. I feel the energy. I love it. It's great.